Recently, I had this funny conversation with a QAnon. Well, to be honest, I don't know if she was a QAnon or one of the sympathizers. So I guess she was Q-Anon-Anon. So we were just having random conversation, and I brought up Q just to make a snarky comment that, hey, wouldn't it be funny if Q is a program? And look at all of these people who are scared to be programmed and taking marching orders from a program. And she was visibly upset. And I'm like, all right, I know a trigger when I see it. So my Pavlovian brain was like, let me throw a bone at it. And I brought up insurrection, and sure enough, she said it was staged by Nancy Pelosi. And I was like, yeah, of course, that makes sense. Nancy Pelosi staged a coup and blame it on Q. Ta. And when I asked her the obvious question, why would she do it? Her response was, for power and control. And I was like, Nancy Pelosi, an 80 plus year old Speaker of the House, literally 3 steps away from being a president, would stage a coup for more power and control. I guess the only thing missing from that theory was another coup. Otherwise, it's a perfect cuckoo theory. And then I brought up the new gem in Republican Party, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and her totally sane theory that Jewish space lasers are creating forest fires and at large climate crisis. And her take was, yeah, there are countries like China which are controlling climate. And I'm like, all right, tell me more about that. I thought only God can control climate. And she was referring to the artificial rain, which has been used for decades now. And she started asking me if I believe that climate crisis is real and if I want to have babies, because apparently most of the people on the left believe that we don't need more people on the planet. But I don't know where she got that from. And in my head, I was like, I don't know. I may or may not want to have a baby, but I definitely don't want to have one with you. Anyhow, I knew that this conversation is going nowhere. So I asked her where she's getting all of her information from. And lo and behold, she had a special source. And when I asked about the source, her response was that I have to do my own research. So you're telling me that there is a special source to whom you blindly believe and only select few have access to. It sounds a lot like religion or cult, but to be honest, what's the difference?